Efcc freezes 3 billion naira traced to former aviation minister Hadi Sirika'S brother's account. Can you imagine? So he moved this kind of money and probably had to keep it in his brother's account for safekeeping, Abi. Now it's been traced to the brother's account. And now EFCC has collected it. Can you imagine? These people, the rate of stealing in Nigeria, with the kind of deliverance we need, I don't know how it will come. Because stealing has become part of life. It's normal now in Nigerian setting. How can somebody be keeping 3 billion naira cash in their account? Doing what with it? Nothing. For spending. Oh, wow. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has frozen an account belonging to Abubakar Ahmad Sirika, brother of immediate past minister Hadi Sirika, over an alleged 8.6 billion naira contract fraud in the Federal Ministry of Aviation. So according to The Nation, the anti-graft agency made this known after the arrest of Abubakar Sirika over contract fraud of about 3.2 billion naira that was traced to his private company, N3.0B Nigeria Limited. Abubakar Sirika is also a level 16 officer and a deputy director in the Federal Ministry of Water Resources. Can you imagine? So it was gathered that 4 big contracts were awarded to Abubakar and Nigerians Nigeria Limited, which his brother was in charge of the ministry. So according to EFCC investigators, Abubakar Ahmad Sirika is listed as the company's MD CEO and the sole signatory to the 2 accounts linked to the firm with 2 banks. So the 4 contracts the ex-minister awarded to his brother, which were not executed, are construction of the terminal building in Katsina Airport, 1.3 billion naira, fire truck maintenance and refurbishment center in Katsina Airport, 3.8 billion naira, procurement and installation of elevators, air conditioners and power generators, house in Aviation House, Abuja, 650 million naira, procurement of Magnus aircraft and simulator for Nigerian College of Aviation Technology, Zaria, 2.3 billion naira. Can you imagine? Investigators revealed a payment of 3.2 billion out of the total contract sum to Nigerians Nigeria Limited. Upon receipt of the payment, he allegedly transferred it to different companies and individuals. So the investigators also alleged that no trace of work has been done on any of the contract items to date. Hadi Sirika was the substantive Minister of Aviation for Nigeria after former President Muhammadu Buhari was re-elected in 2019, but was Minister of State in 2015. Can you imagine? So he just awarded contract to his own brother without following through. Means that the contract was a fake contract. It was just a means of moving the money. That is the truth. And how many of such are still on now, undiscovered? That is another thing that we need to check. I'm sure this Abubakar Sirika is not the only person in this stuff. Now, the brother Hadi Sirika also need to explain further who are the beneficiaries of some of these contracts that he awarded. This is only in the Ministry of Aviation. No? What about other ministries that are unknown? Ministry of Water Resources, where Abubakar Sirika is the head or DG, MDCU or whatever. What is happening there, we don't know. Okay, and now what about other ministries like Ministry of Interior? What about other ministries like Ministry of Finance? Okay, what about the Minister of State for Petroleum, Minister of Defense? God will help this country. No talk of the Office of the Accountant General, Office of the Attorney General of the country. Now, wow. God will help this country. I'm telling you the truth. So this kind of money is traced into somebody's account. So Hadi Sirika was just awarded contract to his own brother without, checking whether it is done or not. It means that there is intention. Both of them are killing and dividing Nigeria. One is Minister of Aviation. The other one is DG of Water Resources Management in Nigeria. So can you see? So both of them just connive together, award contract to themselves, and share the money. So they should be arrested. That is the truth. They should be arrested. They obviously need to be arrested. This is very, very bad. Okay, so I will say part of the money given to him for Air Nigeria. Exactly. They said Air Nigeria, they spend almost 1 billion naira to do only logo from London, and they never finish that logo till tomorrow. The project Air Nigeria is the most fraudulent project ever in the history of Nigeria, started by Buhari's government and was never even completed. At the time of his leaving office in 2023, they went and brought Air Ethiopia, okay, to show that they partnered with Air Ethiopia to start the Air Nigeria. It didn't work because the Ethiopians had to withdraw their their aircraft. Now, for this country, I'm telling you, this is Hausas can thief. So it's not all about the Hausas now. Nigerians, a lot of Nigerian politicians are thieves. So 99% of Nigerian politicians are thieves. So how to identify the remaining 1% is the biggest problem ever in the history of Nigeria. As somebody saying here, northern Nigeria can steal ocean dry. I'm telling you, just like what I was trying to say. They thief, and they don't thief with style. They thief with impunity. They steal like nothing will happen. They will just take it. Yeah? They don't even thief with style. They don't even cover anything. They steal it with power as if it is their resources. They steal with sense of entitlement. That is how bad it is. And it's not only them that are doing it now. Nigerian politicians steal with sense of entitlement. Stealing with sense of entitlement. This is quite unfortunate. Now today, you don't thief. You don't thief whether they thief now. You don't thief. We know say don't thief whether they thief. It has been long since Nigeria got independent. It has never been clean till now. Nigeria has kept on nosediving, and every subsequent regime will want to perfect the stealing of the previous regime. And that is why the government is perfecting the stealing that was done in Buhari's regime. Buhari's own perfected the stealing that was done under Goodluck Jonathan's regime. That is how bad the state of the country is. I tell you the truth. Somebody saying, oh my God, this country is a scam. Not be today. We know say this country is a scam. One Nigeria is a scam. They don't know what they are doing. They just want to loot the country dry. They are saying one Nigeria, so that they will have access to the major resource of the nation for sharing. That is it. Because once you divide Nigeria, that access will be stopped, and some of them will not have anything to do. People that cannot even manage a recharge card business, not talk of running a company, they are the people managing the economy of Nigeria. Quite an unfortunate situation. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment for sharing as well.